Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown. They're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Development project has been added. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
You found the interpreter. Now follow him to the target.
The CFA are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move, and they could kill the target without warning. Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. If they then decide the target's no longer any use to them, they won't hesitate to kill him.
You're all right.
That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Stop!
Analysis complete.
This is your last chance. Empty Elmos, fully The MPLA's oil field right. Where did you get this information?
I only know there was an anonymous source.
Dit was 'n anonieme bron.
Moenie my vir 'n poepel vat nie.
You're not fooling anybody.
Ask any of the others. Nobody knows anything.
Hy sê jy moet die ander probeer vra.
O, so hulle het saam 'n storie opgemaak. Dit is hoekom jy nie die Britte kan vertrou nie. Weet jy hoeveel Afrikaners sit onder die hele gelei tydens die oorlog?
You made up a story with the others. You British are all liars. You know how much the Afrikaners suffer because of you and the Boer War.
That wasn't me.
Hy sê dit was nie hy nie.
Maar dit was julle wat ons verraai het.
But it was you that betrayed us.
It wasn't me. It was the Viscount.
Genoeg! As jy niks weet nie, is ons seker klaar nie.
So, our rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Wat hel beteken dit?
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information, though. They're going to interrogate the target at night.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
When Quiet first came here, she demonstrated her marksmanship against that enemy fighter plane. It showed she was much more than your everyday crack shot. Hitting a moving target from 600 meters is a challenge, but it's possible with the right training and equipment. But shooting down that missile, that's a world apart from taking out a soldier on patrol. The chopper and the missile were in motion, meaning different vectors at high velocity in three-dimensional space. And she shot an unguided bullet that had to fight air resistance and gravity. All that while the chopper was taking evasive maneuvers.
Prisoner has died.
Some of the best target...
Boss, one of the prisoners has been killed.
She has
We don't know if it was a target or not.
awareness.
Hurry up and ID the target.
And she'd be an ace right off the bat. Hell, your judgment was top class too. Realizing she could take out that pilot, that's quick thinking.
Development
You and Quiet
complete.
could make a hell of a team. You'd be damn near unstoppable. Quiet is still in her cell. Only a few staff are authorized to go near her. She hasn't tried anything funny, but that's what bothers me most. In particular, what does she have to gain by coming to Mother Base? I first thought she was under orders from Cypher to take you out. She didn't manage it in Afghanistan, so round 2 happens here. So I lighten the guard.
Complete.
And that lock on her door is a joke. You gave her an opening. And? Well, she hasn't killed you yet. And I hate to say it, but she's had plenty of chances. You made me the bait. Poisonous bait. What better? Anyway, she didn't bite. Quiet is keeping her silence. So I'm left with no idea again what she's doing here. We tried communicating with her through writing. That didn't work either. Whether she's illiterate, dyslexic, or just plain stubborn, she won't cooperate. I just don't get it. If she tried to contact the outside, it'd be picked up by our counterintelligence net. But it's clean.
The map
There's no
has
sign
been
she's had
updated.
contact with the staff, the base facilities, nothing.
Development complete.
She's almost got them in. Just to find out what she's up to.
This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
Needed stuff.
The map
But she doesn't kill herself. She can't be trying to leave Cypher and surrender to us. So what's the verdict? This may sound optimistic, but here's how I see it. Quiet came here to fulfill some objective. To kill you, maybe to destroy Diamond Dogs. Whatever it was, before she could do it, something changed her mind. Yes. When I look at her,
It's no good, boss. Attacking like that won't cut it. Aim somewhere else. Or change to a different weapon.
I prefer the ones that talk. Anyway, we'll keep her under watch. And we're also looking into those special abilities of hers. You'll be the first to know if something comes up. Why not look in on her yourself once in a while? Right.
Okay.
So, hoe was Shinkolobwe? Al wat ek gehoor het is hulle het 'n ou geslote myn weer oopgemaak.
Dat is 'n lekker maklike opdrag. Alles goed gekeer deur die regering. Locals doen al die werk. Maar die ding is, al wat hulle ontgin is veel melkkat.
Ek het gedog die gebied rondom Katanga was Afrika se groot koperveld.
Neem jy nou die Belgiese koöperatiewe mynbou hou was?
Ja, maar selfs nadat dit genasionaliseer is, die meeste van die wins na Boet. Daar's geen belegging in die kus nie. So die opbrengs totaal. En die mynregte word uiteindelik stuk vir stuk verkoop.
Wat die hel.
If you run into trouble, give us a call.
Boet voete of
May be able to offer some advice.
Gooi en hier soldaat. Kry nie by.
Dit is langs hier. Dis dat kan die nasionale weermag wees.
Hoe die US bly solank staan.
Nou, solank as bly anti-kommunisties bly, sal Amerika hom aanhou ondersteun. Amerika is okay. Gaan. Later. Sien jou.
What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Boss. Well, we'll just have to interrogate him to find out where the target is.
What? Is jy okay?
The map is being
Boss,
updated.
we got the interrogation location out of the interpreter. He also said it will begin at night. They'll be starting any time now. Hurry! Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army. Just a bunch of guys with guns in possession of a nuke.
That's African peach.
Wouldn't they be
The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer.
through the IAEA that we had no nuke? Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
It looks like the target.
Get me wrong, I still believed in Snake.
Mission
I thought I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke
Roger.
get out. And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
So the truth is, you took it upon yourself to agree to an inspection arranged by the UN.
Extraction
Only
around
the inspection was a
database.
ruse, and Cypher Strike Force XOF showed up instead.
Function
I had no
added.
idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit!
Oh, sure, like I could have known. You know, I was just trying to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the assault force and their choppers.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the end of Mother Base. But it wasn't the end for you.
How can you... Look, think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
And how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
I was taken away against my will.
Info
Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting any.
Nice work.
Arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh? Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?